Hi, I'm Lee Harle, and I'm the owner of the Bastrop River Company. I'm sitting right here on the banks of the Colorado River, just across the stream from downtown Bastrop, just downstream from the beautiful old iron bridge right there behind me. What I love about the lower Colorado River, and particularly this trail, this El Camino Real Trail, is how accessible it is, how easy it is for people to get out and enjoy it. Our river access here in town is probably the best river access on the whole 300 miles of the lower basin. So it's really easy to get on this river and experience it.
My name, they telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon.
The El Camino Trail is a Class 1 stretch of river, meaning that there's not any rapids, there's not any portages or any dams that you've got to go over, no reason to get out of your boat to go around something or over something. It's very simple. From the time that you get in your kayak until the time that you make it to the end, it's calm water, gentle flow, it's welcoming to everyone. It's great for families. It's a great experience for young kids to get introduced to a river, to moving water. We work with a lot of youth groups and Boy Scout troops particularly that come out here to get experience, not only in kayaking and canoeing, but on moving water, because it's not technical. This is a great place for beginners. And it's a wonderful place for people that have experience, just because it's so easy and it's just relaxing. So a typical trip down the El Camino Real Trail begins at Fisherman's Park. It's a city park right in the heart of Bastrop. Great river access, easy to get on the water, and it's public, so it's free to everyone. From there, it's 6.2 miles down to another park called the Colorado River Refuge, which is another free park, and it's a nature park. So right off the bat, your trip's gonna start off passing underneath the iconic old iron bridge. After the first half mile, you're away from town, you're past the highway, and you're just out in nature. When you're out there, you can disconnect. You can get away from your day-to-day, get lost in nature and observe, the wildlife around you, from deer to occasionally seeing a feral hog to wild turkey. Bastrop, in fact, is a recognized Bird City, USA. It's a birder's paradise. There's the egrets and the herons and the kingfishers. In addition to that, you have the migratory species that are just passing through. And of course, the fish, this is a great place for fishermen. It's a great place for just floating down the river. As owner of the Bastrop River Company, I'm given the opportunity to facilitate river recreation for anyone who doesn't have their own boat, anyone who doesn't have their own equipment and just has some time. We're located right inside Fisherman's Park. We keep a number of kayaks and canoes available there for the public to come and rent. So if you don't have your own boat, you can come to us and we make it very easy to check in. We explain a little bit about the trail to you, tell you how, where you're gonna get out, provide a service that picks you up at the other end and brings you back. We make it as easy as possible. Within 10 to 15 minutes of them actually checking in, we're putting them in a boat and sending them on their merry way. And then 3 hours later, we're picking them up at the other end and bringing them right back to town. We make it easy, we make it simple, and we make it fun. And there's nothing better than spending a few hours out on the water and then coming back into town, going downtown to Main Street, grabbing a beer at one of the local pubs or bars, getting something to eat at one of the great restaurants, having some wine at one of the wineries, doing some shopping, just exploring the historical part of old Bastrop. It's just such a neat thing that you can go be on the river and then come right into this, one of the oldest towns in Texas, and it's still a vibrant Main Street area. When I meet customers at the end, at the takeout, and they pull up the boat and I'm able to reach down and grab the front of that boat and pull them up onto the land, so when they step out, they can step out on the dry land, and seeing the smile on their face and asking, how was it? Tell me about your trip. And they just light up, and they've all got a different story. They've all got either something funny that happened or something they saw or some great experience they had with their family. You see dads with their kids just beaming because they were able to share this experience with their kids. You see kids that just can't stop talking about, some bird that they saw, or maybe they saw some turtles. That's part of my blessing in life, is that I get to do that for people.